Welcome to AN Studies. Today's chapter is Motion of the Earth, Geography, 6th class Ncert, Chapter 3, Motion of the Earth. Rotation. Rotation is the movement of the Earth on its axis. The movement of the Earth around the Sun in a fixed path or an orbit is called revolution. The axis of the Earth, which is an imaginary line, makes an angle of 62.5 with its orbital plane. The plane formed by the orbit is known as orbital plane. The Earth receives light from the Sun. The portion facing the Sun experiences day, while the other half away from the Sun experiences night. The circle that divides the day from night on the globe is called circle of illumination. The Earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around the axis. The period of rotation is known as Earth day. The second motion of the Earth around the Sun in its orbit is called revolution. It takes 365 days to revolve around the Sun. We consider a year as consisting of 365 days only and ignore 6 hours for the sake of convenience. The 6 hours saved every year are added to make one day. Over a span of 4 years, the surplus day is added to the month of February. Thus, every fourth year, February of 29th day instead of 28 days. Such a year with 366 days is called leap year. It is clear that Earth is going around the Sun in a elliptical orbit. A year is usually divided into summer, winter, spring, autumn season. Seasons change due to change in the position of the Earth around the Sun. And here you will see that on 21st of June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun. The rays of the Sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. As a result, this area receives more heat. The areas near the poles receive less heat as the rays of the Sun are slanting. The North Pole is inclined towards the Sun, and the places beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months. Since the large portion of the northern hemisphere getting light from the Sun, it is summer in the regions north of the equator. The longest day and the shortest night at these places occurs on 21st June. At this time, the southern hemisphere, all these conditions are reversed. It is winter season there. The nights are longer than days. This position of the earth is called a summer solstice. On 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn receives direct rays of the Sun as the South Pole tilted towards it. As the Sun rays fall vertically at the Tropic of Capricorn, a large portion of the summer hemisphere gets light. Therefore, it is summer in southern hemisphere with a longer days and shorter nights. The reverse happens in the northern hemisphere. This position of this earth is called as winter solstice. On 21st March and September 23rd, direct rays of the Sun fall on the equator. At this position, neither of the poles tilted towards the Sun. So, the whole Earth experiences equal days and equal nights. This is called as equinox. On 23rd September, the autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere. The opposite is the case on 21st March when it is spring season in the northern hemisphere and autumn season in the southern hemisphere. These are some important points of this chapter. Thank you for watching this video.